Welcome everyone. This is Thomas Kid. This is my updated OC named Cooper the Tank Engine. I wanted to change that since it sounds a bit bland, so I changed it to Cooper the Pilot Engine. Now I want him to be Cooper the Goods Engine. So yeah, let's get into it. Change spots since my dad's playing music. I think he likes it, so I won't make him change it. Okay, so Cooper was made from a Trackmaster 2 James with modified splashers, a bunker in the front for more fuel, this cab roof that Gordon got, a custom dome, and sandbox from clay, and I custom molded a face to make the mouth different and the eyes a bit more circular. And I also added and painted the lamps. Yeah, let's get into this. I used Craft Smart Orange. I don't remember what shade. I don't think orange has too many shades, but I don't know. I think it was just regular orange. I painted Craft Smart Dark, this shade of green for the sides, and another dark green for these. A yellow marker for the side rods and axles. I custom built this tender from a flatbed and made it look like a Donald or Douglas tender. I added backlighting. His official number is 17. And I had this cab window that's like the one on Cooper. He's owned by the NWR, number 17, like I said, and Cooper is probably my favorite OC. Let's take a look at the other side. Same thing. Let's get into the backstory of him now. Cooper was a bullied class of engine. Like, he's related to, like, Neville. Yeah, Thomas Theorist would know. He made a video on the bullied family with Rebecca. Yeah. So, he was a bullied class of engine and then later sold to the LMS, where he worked with his friend Bant, who was another engine. I will probably show off soon, if soon is anytime soon. He was planned to be scrapped on June 5th, 2021, or at least in my AU. Luckily, it was a month before. I don't remember. So they had an entire month. And eventually, the day before, but eventually on June 4th, 2021, Bant and Cooper took a train to Sodor and decided to stay there in hopes that they could become a island resident, I guess. And they did. Now Cooper works as a goods engine and Bant works helping Bill and Ben. And is also the same class as them. Yeah. I don't feel like making another experimental engine. Yeah. This isn't based off anything, but that makes this, and that gives this like a Dennis Henry Mark I feel. And also Norman. Yeah, Norman. Yeah, Dennis and Norman are the same class of engine, but shh, they didn't appear beside each other. For me, Norman just doesn't exist. So, there's this splasher from Richard, the new engine. A bunker here, so because originally my engine didn't have a back bunker or a tender, or like for a short while, so it would have looked like this, but I want him to be a tender engine now. Yeah. The dome and the lamps are made from Sugru. These are made from like Wodo, I believe. Huh. I just recently got a stuffy nose when I was filming this. Okay, so this actually might be the first time I take actually black wheels and put it on a custom. Well, a lot of the times I paint wheels since I don't always just have these, and yeah. Also, I didn't paint these. If you're wondering why parts in the boiler are still red, I just forgot. Yeah. Overall, this is a pretty decent custom. And I can't wait to figure out I can't wait for Animal Crossing New Horizons to get the update. That's just something I would bring in. Yeah, since I like Animal Crossing and Thomas and Friends. Oh. Sorry about that. And in my AU, instead of being an 060, he is a 242. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I used the regular clay I have for this, and it surprisingly worked. I can't mold it anymore. Probably my favorite part is the painting on the tender. The spots where there wasn't tape turned out super good. Oh, I don't have a stand. Okay, and so yes. And here is a bonus I'll bring in. Everyone remember when you could buy a Tommy Oliver? I don't need to anymore. Okay, well, all jokes aside, this is actually pretty good. I didn't think before saying that. That doesn't make sense at all. Okay, so probably one of the biggest and most visible downsides is that the wheel configuration is an 060 and not a 240 or an 042. I don't know. But I made the firebox, made the running board flat, and that's pretty much everything I care about. I don't really care about the top feed or correct wheel arrangements since I don't think Mattel would do that. And yeah, this is pretty, yeah, I made the handrails, or I painted them with a marker. No, not a marker. I also painted the buffers and couplings in the same silver. And yeah, that's about it. I painted GWR 11, and I thought this was originally a bell, but it's a safety valve and a whistle. I can't put any more detail on this, or it'll probably crank. It'll probably fall apart. Yeah. It will probably fall apart if I try to add any more things like the top feed. I just feel like that's going to be the Lego Thomas's funnel. If you don't know, it just falls off every time I use it. Yeah. Seriously though, Mattel, You should have reintroduced You should have reintroduced Oliver while Trackmaster was still the regular series, not the bad reboots. So, yeah. And also, the reason I'm making this is Railway Customs. They make customs and are making a custom Thomas challenge. And I want to participate, and I have 2 customs. One you can use a lot to recreate stuff, but simple, and one for my liking, but a bit complicated. So, Railway Customs, you choose my OC, my original character, or Great Western Oliver. You can choose which one's the best. Honestly, I think your opinion might be Tomio or Trackmaster 2 Oliver. Okay. Seriously, I just love these customs. Okay. So, my AU for Oliver is pretty much the same. He's a Great Western 14XX, if I'm right. And was saved from scrap by Douglas. Now it's on the NWR with Toad and, in my series, Isabel. But, actually no, I don't have an Isabel. Not even a diecast. The only toy made of her is, like, Erdl. Okay, bye. This video has been extended for way too long.